Greetings guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. I hope that you are well and I hope that you are fighting, because there is a lot to be fighting for. As usual, there will be a link in the description to the page on my website with a bunch of petitions, donations, emails to send to MPs, etc, etc. Now recently things have been a bit tough. Life is a bit hard. Being in isolation for such a long time is very draining, and it can be very mentally exhausting, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time at the moment. I'm struggling a fair amount. This is the most apathetic I've ever felt, because I'm finding it hard to put emotions into things and finding it hard to care about things and find joy in things, because life is just difficult, and I am having to focus a lot of energy on myself and making sure that I am well and I am taking care of myself, and that is greatly impacting a lot of the things that I am able to do, which is why my uploads are slightly less frequent presently, because I realize that I need to take care of myself, and that comes first. And I know a lot of you are feeling very similarly, and I wanted to let you know that that is totally okay. You are not alone. So many people are going through this at the moment, and it is really important to focus on yourself and put energy into yourself. You are the most important thing. Just make sure you're looking after yourself and do things that bring you joy, because at the moment, those are very few and far between. In saying that, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be looking at something a bit more wholesome, a bit happier, and a bit more positive, because I think that we all need a bit of a break from all the trash in the world at the moment. I think it'd be nice to get our minds off of it. So today we are going to be going through the Reddit, witches versus the patriarchy, because I think that it is fantastic, and I just really wanted to look at that with you. Have a look at some cool things people are saying. I've decided on a new constellation. I call it the bees. If you look up at the sky and you see all those sparkly dots, congratulations, you see the bees. I've just made astrology 1,000 times easier. You are welcome. Those born under the sign of the bees have emotions, think thoughts, is likely introverted or extroverted, has at least a few friends, and was born at some point. You know what? I like this. I am here for it. I support it entirely. I am someone who knows absolutely nothing about astrology. I don't understand it. It confuses me. I have not had the time to get into it. I can't even name all the star signs. I tried to on a live recently, and I forgot Aquarius, and everyone got very upset with me. I've always wanted to get into astrology. I've always wanted to know more about it and be in on all the discussions on it, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can do this though. The bees are my god now. The bees, I love it. I am a bee. You are a bee. We are all bees. Bees. I don't get why cat lady is an insult to women. My dude, you got this backwards. Welcome to the modern era. We have careers, money, we buy our own houses and cars, and we have access to a selection of vibrators our ancestors couldn't even dream of. Companionship is great and everything, but as many of us discovered, it comes in many forms. If a woman has a cat but you don't see a guy, that's usually because she did the math, and overall, men scored lower than a furry animal that shits in a box and a Hitachi. Honestly, yeah, the older I get, the more I just want to have a cat and no one else. I can't handle people, especially right now, right? Like, we've been forced into this, like, isolation lockdown period, and I've always had social anxiety, but like I've completely forgotten how to interact with other people, like entirely, and the idea of having to like form new relationships with people and put in all that effort, it doesn't seem worth it anymore. It's not even just that, right? Like, you put up with so much shit from people so unnecessarily because you're told that you have to. You don't fucking have to. You don't need a partner. You don't need anyone. You can have your best friend, and that can be a person or it can be a cat. It literally does not matter. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone ever. Do you. Do what makes you happy. I don't need a man or a woman or a non-binary person. I don't need a person to make me complete, to make me happy, to make me accomplished. I can do what I want. And the older I get, the more I think, who fucking needs a person, right? Just like have a cat and casually date people. That sounds fucking great. My sister has been saying this for forever. She's 4 years younger than me, but she's always said that. She doesn't care. She doesn't need a partner. She doesn't want a partner. That's not something she wants. She wants herself a simple life with a house and cats, and she will decorate her house to accommodate for her cats. That's all she wants. She doesn't want kids. Kids are gross. And I never used to understand that. I've always been someone who's wanted kids. But as I've gotten older, the more I understand her. Kiara, you've been right this whole time. You've had it right this whole time. I'm so sorry I ever questioned you. You were right. I want nothing but a house with cats. That sounds fantastic. I apologize for ever doubting you or your dreams. You're always right. I'm yelling. I landed on a Christian article about Florence and the Machine. Florence and the Machine promoting lesbianism and spinsterism. Enter a lanky, flat-chested English musician named Florence Welsh, who has the hair color of the devil's flesh. She sings like a siren, drawing men to their deaths and women to life of bareback scissoring. No woman can listen to this reincarnation of the devil, Lilith, and dream of marrying a man and carrying his child. Any woman that hears this wretched music wants to bury her head into Florence's lap and earn a badge of satanic red wings. That is the best review I have ever read, and I am sure that she is absolutely ecstatic about this review. Nothing has ever made me want to listen to any music as much as I want to listen to Florence and the Machines right now. That's fantastic. I love that so much. I long for someone to write something like that about me. That would be brilliant. That is ideal. That is what we want. My favorite thing about this, though, and what I think is really funny, is that the person who introduced me to Florence and the Machines was my mom's ex-boss, who was a Mormon lawyer. A Mormon lawyer introduced me, a young queer, to Florence and the Machines. And I think that that is so funny. A woman has sparked controversy online after she ripped off the part of the Bible asking wives to be submissive to their husbands and used it to smoke weed. This is fantastic. Exactly as it should be. That is the only appropriate use for that page. That's the only appropriate use for that passage. I respect that so much. I can't imagine it tasted very good. And I don't know how good for you Bible paper and ink is. I don't know how good that is for your lungs or your throat, but like, I respect it. That's all I can say. That's the only appropriate use I can think of for that Bible passage. You are my hero. Thank you. You're allowed to like astrology without memorizing your natal chart, collect crystals without being a correspondence expert, explore witchery without being a 7th gen hereditary witch, be a beginner and look up tarot card meanings. Embracing your inner witch has no standardized test. I really like this because I grew up around a little bit of witchy stuff. My mum's quite into it, but hasn't had the time to fully do it when I was younger, when I was growing up. But I've always been around it, especially when it comes to like crystals for like protection and spiritual healing and that sort of thing. And like chakras and tarot cards. That's something that I've always been around and something I've always been so fascinated by, but just have not had the time or capacity to fully learn. But it is something that I really enjoy and I really respect, and I think it is really cool. I am really bad at focusing and getting into things and putting all of my energy into things. I get so distracted so easily and also have anxiety about doing things wrong, and it was always something that I really loved but also really stressed me out. So it's something that I respect and I know a little bit about, and I really love talking about it and being a part of it. But I always feel like I'm like intruding and like not being valid in it, and it's really nice to see that, you know, that's okay, and it's okay to not know everything, and it's cool to just like dabble sometimes. And just, I think that that's important to know, that you don't have to be an expert in everything that you do. You can just dabble in things, and you can just dip your toes into things and just appreciate things without putting too much pressure on yourself. And I don't know. I find it very validating. Horse manning or fake beheading was a popular way to pose in a photograph in the 1920s, sometimes spelled horse manning. The horse manning photo fad derives its name from the Headless Horseman, a character from Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I love this so much. I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I am going to take this photo with Kat. I don't know where. I don't know how. We don't have any friends, really. We can't see anyone, and there's not really anywhere to do. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna find a way, and we're gonna do it, and I will post it on my Instagram when we do it. So this is a really good time to plug my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, The Queer Kiwi. And since you're gonna be not on the you should subscribe too. I'm so close to 250,000, which is absolutely fucking wild. Thank you. I will say thank you again properly when I get there, but like, subscribe and help me get there faster. Anyway, that was off topic. This is fantastic. Why did this die out? Who let this die? Who killed this? Why did it? This should never have died. This should still be alive and well. This should still be the most popular way to pose for a photo because this is fantastic. Once a lady told me that if my plants are dying, even when I'm caring for them correctly, it means they're absorbing the curses my enemies are casting upon me. So when my plants randomly die, I wonder if they died protecting me. Okay, well, I just had a plant die and I'm not taking responsibility for that. So which one of you put a curse on me? Who cursed me? Who was it? Own up in the comments. Who was it and why did you curse me? Because I'm gonna throw a tree at you. When you're an ancient forest witch but you have kids. Excuse me? Excuse me, the trampoline is for me. Not for any children. I don't want kids touching my freaking trampoline. That's my trampoline. I got it for me. Trampoline for my children. No. Trampoline for Savannah. No children allowed. No kids are allowed on my trampoline. Filthy. Why limit yourself between choosing a pretty feminine aesthetic or a dark one? If Persephone can be the goddess of spring and queen of the underworld at the same time, so can you. You decide what you look good in. You decide what you suit, because it's all about how you see yourself. You are the only one who can see yourself through your eyes. So however you look to you is how you look. Because you don't know how other people see you. You get to choose how you see you, and therefore you can only believe that everyone else sees you like that. What's the point in thinking the worst about yourself when you could think the best about yourself? Because some people are going to think you look great, and other people aren't, no matter what you wear. So why don't you wear what makes you happy, and don't put a label on what that is, what you look like. You have the power to not have that label. You can wear what you want, do what you want. I have this thing where, like, I used to dress really femme. I would wear a lot of, like, frilly dresses. I wore a dress every day when I was 13. I only went, like, 3 days in the whole year without wearing a dress. And then in the past, like, 3 years, I haven't worn, like, any dresses. Other than my big yellow princess dress. That is the dress that I will wear. But I don't, like, casually wear dresses because I just feel like I'm not very, like, femme. I can't wear dresses. I can't pull them off. But that's ridiculous because I used to exclusively wear dresses and I didn't think that I could wear jeans. It's all a matter of your mindset and what you think you suit and what you think you can wear. So if you just say you can wear anything, then you can fucking wear anything. You are the only one limiting yourself. I promise you. You look good in everything. Just tell yourself that you look good in everything. And I know that that's hard. And yet it is how it works. That is how it works. It's hard and it takes practice, but wear things that you like and tell yourself you look good, and over time you will start to see that. I promise. Fake it till you make it. Honestly, I know it's like super cliche and it sounds so stupid, but it is so effective and it is so true. Empower yourself. Wear what you want. Do what you want. You look beautiful. And even if you didn't, why the fuck does it matter? You will always look amazing to someone. And why not let that someone be you? There is no point living your life trying to please other people and trying to be beautiful for other people, because someone's gonna dislike you no matter what you do. And making that person yourself is just shit for you. Who gives a fuck what they think? You shouldn't. And I know that it's easy to, but fuck them. They don't deserve you. Wear what you want. Honestly, wear what you fucking want. You look great. I love you. I think you look beautiful. Always. I think I'm gonna leave that there. I think that that's a good note to leave it on. I hope that you enjoyed this. It was a bit of a change of pace. I don't really know how it went. It's difficult because they're saying all the things that I would normally say. So it's strange having the thing where I'm agreeing with people rather than disagreeing with people. It's very strange for me and I don't know how it was. So let me know if you liked it. A massive thank you to my Kiwi Fruit and Kiwi Bird channel members whose names are up on the screen right now. And a huge thank you to my channel member of the day, Cherry. I love and appreciate you so, so much. Thank you so much for joining. If you would like to become a channel member, you can click the top link in the description below or the little blue join button. You get my videos a day early, as well as 10% off my shop at thequeerkiwi.com/shop. And I've just added a new tier, which is the Kiwi Birds, where you get extra parts of the video that didn't make it into the video, or like outtakes and stuff. Because sometimes I'm here for like an hour filming and I can't have an hour-long video, so it goes in there. Yeah, I hope that this helped cheer you up at all. I know it's been really hard recently. So I hope that you're remembering to take care of yourself. Drink water, eat food, get sleep, and remember that you are the #1 priority. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah. And when you close your eyes,